right? And forms and all that stuff. We can waste our time just practicing them over and over again, right? Or we can do how I think they're intended is to teach a skill and build out a skill. So I learned combination 6, punches. I got it. Let's do that 50 million times. What is the skill I want to hit that window? Okay, 20 punches. Keep punching. Good. Keep punching. So I can window block anytime I want. Right? With combination 11, where here, takedown. So, like everybody thinks only jiu-jitsu people have that dive in takedown. We have it, right? We have it, and we always preface it with starting from above, right? So, he's got a guard up, and I can go, I'm going to practice every time to go and take that leg down. I was far from that time, because my back is really deep, but that's what you want to do. So the technique is punch. I'm going in, and then I'm coming through here, and taking it down, right? Taking the ankle and the hip. We can do that. We have tiger takes the center, which steps out to the side, right? Punches. That's what you want. You're throwing 2 punches. Boom. That's what we want to practice all the time. I don't want to go through the technique. I want to take that particular skill and get it out of there, right? We have black tiger, right? Where here, I want that skill. I want that skill every time. All right? Throw any kind of punch you like, right? Boom. Go on. Yeah, boom. Each time, right? Throw the punch. Boom. Right? Every time going to the head. Covering my center, going to the head. You want to use that from your technique each time. Right? Look at Cheryl the master. When she punch, she had mastered every time she can be like going light, kind of kept my arm dive. But that's what you want to do. You want to be able to master hitting that point every time. Got that point, right? You want to get that point. You want to practice combination 11. Did 11?
You did 11.
I did 11. 22. We'll double it up, right? I can practice, right? Oh, that's great. I got a great throw shot, but I didn't change the balance. So I want to be able to practice every time. I'm over here, right? This is where I want to be. So I want to practice getting in there so that if ever he's reaching out to me, right? I'm like, oh yeah, let me come in. Because now I know he's off balance, right? He has to practice that over and over again to develop that skill, right? We have a takedown, punches, right? I'm here, taking that, right? The back and arm break and stuff, but I'm not going to get into that. But I want to be able to practice that every time. So I'm going to practice it first with the opening. And get that look, you know, turn my body. Oh yeah, that elbow's great, right? But I want to be able to do that anytime, right? So you throw the punch, you throw another punch here, right? And when he goes to grab me again, like, oh yeah, I remember this. Come here. Ah, that didn't work. Gotta practice it again. One of those 3 punches, right? 1, 2, boom, and I go here. This time, I got it. Okay, what are they different? And you work that skill over and over and over again, right? That's what you want to do. We have our overhead knife technique. Come in, drop and dive to get that arm bar, right? We practice that over and over again. Because this time you throw the hook punch, because I have a knife, right? And I have to go up here, and I realize, oh, I got him here. But I got to practice that over and over again until it becomes natural. So you take those pieces out of your techniques, and you make them work for you. If I give you an application where punch comes, downward block, turning him, then what you got to do? You got to work on that technique over and over and over again. Pick a number or combination now or something.
I don't know, 9.
9, right? 9, my leg has to get there faster than, but I want to get that arm, right? So if you're punching and I'm going, oh, that looked like 9, but I never touched him. I didn't get to it every single time. Or if you're punching, I'm like, but now I don't have his arm in there. I gotta worry about that, right? So every single time I'm punching, boom, right? I'm watching, boom, that was late, right? He's gonna punch and pull back his arm. I didn't get it. Okay, punch, oh, I didn't get it, right? I gotta figure it out. So it comes, me. Now I've got his arm. But still, it's the same concept. You want that concept over and over again. Work that. There's another concept in 9, which is that dropping the weight, right? So he throws a hook punch, I come here, and I realize, oh, I yank him here and pop his arm. Sorry about that, right? But that's what you want to do. You want to figure out, where can I use this piece? I didn't do all of 9. right? But he came in, I'll do it slower, right? He comes in for that hook and I cover up, and I'm like, okay, I'm come all the way over here. And then he wants to swing that other punch. So as you come in, you the other punch, like, pop. It's not going to come second nature. You want to pull out these pieces of it, right? You want to pull out these pieces so that you can make them work for yourself, okay? So we have that hip throw, that hip block. Punch comes in, and I get to here, and I hit him in the back and push it, right? That's great. Am I going to get there with that technique? I don't know. But let's say he grabbed me, right? And I come underneath here. What do I do? Oh yeah, I can jam forward and, right? And you practice over and over again. Make that move work. Make that move work. Push, hammer, each time. And that way you drill the real value of the technique into you. I mean, the techniques are great. I love the techniques, right? There are tons of them that you can have. You throw the punch, and I go, that's a beautiful technique, right? But I want to be able to get in on that entry to come in each time, right? Dancing crane looks so pretty. Pretty technique, but that entry move is so beautiful. Can I get that to work every time? You know, you throw something and go, right? And when outside that time, oh my gosh, right? Same technique though. Come in, this can be a back fist, it can be a crane, it can be whatever. But I'm getting in there, right? What did I do wrong? I went into my dragon stance too quickly, right? He's punching in from going outside. This should be a horse stance. His whole body is different now. But I got to remember that and realize, oh yeah, after this I need to open my body to him, right? So you practice it over and over again. You punch him, you're like, sorry. Now, crazy in here, that could have been up here, that's where you want to go into it. So you got to take your techniques, take pieces of them, work those takedowns, work those hand manipulation, right? Because the kurogesh, where everybody's like surprised by it, but you all have it from the knife technique, these flashing knife, right? Here, come back, whoa, and now I've got his wrist, right? But you can get a wrist anytime, right? Sorry. You throw the punch.
Oh, punch.
Okay, I've got the wrist now, right? Doesn't matter what he does. Now I've learned to habituate myself to be able to get that wrist. So all the time, don't get stuck on your whole technique. You know, if you tell me that you finished a whole technique on somebody, I'm like, what was wrong with your entry? I'm not gonna be like happy. I'm like, oh, I finished all the combination 89 on this person. I'm like, why? What did you do wrong the first part? That first part should finish it. Right? We have crane flip the tiger. Right? Nice come. That should finish it. If you tell me you've got to turn them around here, I can kick in, I'm like, was he unconscious? You just went overboard? So the judge is going to notice that. Because that entry move, he's throwing two punches. That happens super quick. And really, should take a lot of the fight out of it. Maybe not all of it, but enough for you to get home safely. Or maybe all of it. So when you work your techniques, it's fun to get more. But it's also more important to get better with what you have. And what you have is a ton of stuff. All right? Thank you.